Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're gonna be checking out what's all there is to update 1. So here is the update log for everything that's up. Uzumaki progression. They're getting awakening for passive and 2 new abilities. Zetsu progression grants 2 abilities and permanent awakening. Ring update, Yakuza on stage 4, new clone skills, new earth skills, working chakra resurrection. This it wasn't working before, but guess got this working. New sword skill, so swords are getting a new skill. 2 new extended armors, Yakatsuki cloak and peacemaker. Heard these 2 are a lot better from what I heard. So got that going to you if you like wearing this. And they added 2 new rings. The ring of Neon Cat that gives fall damage. Now me personally, this is ass. I would never use this. And now we have the Ring of a Helping Hand. Gives 0.6 to 1.2 seconds of invincibility after getting up from being ragdoll. This is pretty good. Personally, this seems pretty handy. And we got a new trait, Hidden Strength. Restores all food and stamina when armor breaks. And now level 6 Awakening is now available. From what I heard, it costs 500 acumen in order to get level 6. Audio indicator for when someone has wiped. I guess it just makes like noise where lets you know if someone got wiped. We got new chakra points so far. Found out that there's a chakra point at Rose Bay. The area where the barbaric the rose and puzzle is at. If you go a little bit further to the right instead of heading down there to the boss area, then you'll be able to find them. And there's also one at Combat Hall. The Combat Hall. So yeah, there's those 2. Got a new fruit bowl recipe. I don't know what that is yet, so we can get into that. New repeatable quest. I don't know what this new repeatable quest is. And new fusion, black flame gem. This is basically just a Mataratsu on a. You can put a Mataratsu on your weapons. But yeah. Alright, fixes and changes. Extraction Seal can now only be a team that's Uzumaki. Alright, so the Extraction Seal, good thing for you Uchihas and Hyugas. Now the only people that can take your eyes is the Uzumaki clan. Good luck. Chance of eye protection triggering is now lowered. But if Extraction Seal fails, redacted. Don't know what that means yet, but probably find out. You gain 5 extra max HP for each chakra point you have destroyed. It seems like pretty good. Pretty good bonus to add for destroying chakra points. Alright. Fix stage 3 Sharingan now going away when awakening the Mangekyo. Okay. So I guess you no longer will have access to 3 Tomoe anymore once you awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan. So anyways, substitution now only takes 1 stamina but has a 7-second cooldown. That worst stun you get after subbing has been removed. You have about a 0.5 to 1 second of invincibility after subbing, so you don't get caught in the same thing you just dodged. This is really good. It's really good for combat, because now you Now people can't just like sub out of your attacks and do all that. Line Barrage now takes a stamina counter to use. Now me personally, this is really good. Because it made no sense why Lion Barrage did not take up a stamina counter. Even though I personally think that the Taijutsu isn't broken. Because all you really gotta do is just block, and the only fucking move that's, well, unblockable is the improved version of Leaf Whirlwind. Even then, just don't get hit. Alright, fix M2 weapon abilities now switching back to your weapon after you use them. So I guess that's good for you weapon users. Increase stun on M1 so players won't roll out of it anymore. It's easier to land the first M1 while running at someone now. NPCs move stacking like crazy has been fixed. Light Sucker trait will now restore 3% instead of 1%, but it will not activate if you grip a freshie / someone with Akaromo's blessing. Gripping freshies will not contribute to the progression of anything. So, freshie killers won't be able to progress your stuff if you, well, grip freshies. Alright, let's see. Comedy warp abilities can now be blocked, and there's a way of getting out of the comedy time space while being in danger now. Alright, easier to pick up rings from boss drops. Fix Freshie still losing one of each item whilst having Akaromo's blessing. Fall damage being inconsistent has been fixed. Fix combat logging not resetting Ryu to 0. Ooh. That is majorly tough. Manda clipping through the map is fixed. Flame Company damage remains the same, but will not deal additional stun on impact. Reworked how some abilities used to lock you out of others, allowing for new, not seen before combo potential. Doubled the spawn rate of thunderclouds. This is huge. This is major. People that are looking for thunderclouds should now have double the spawn rate to be able to find them whenever it's rain. Barbaric the Rose re-added to event boss pool. Zetsu are immune to poison damage, so I guess poison no longer affects you guys. Alright, general info. Ranks are attained through dealing the most damage to a player who then proceeds to die / get killed. Your rank will only appear once you pass a certain amount of points. There is 0 advantage to having over 10 sins and bloodlines. It is not required for Mangekyo or any other ability, mode / quest. It is simply meant to be a mini deterrent to people who grip everything they see. Future users may come, but this is the current state. A new global restore is active, restoring 20% life force. Alright. Let's check out the video real quick.
Yo, what is up everyone? It is Welcome to Locks back again with another video. This is the first vid since the game came out. But yeah, this video mainly is about the first update for the game. It's fairly big. Like it's like an even stronger seal, basically. And you are seeing probably they have some like adamantine seals, like the stuff that
Alright. So this is what the adamantine chains look like. It was pretty good.
And Karen used to use, so that's very nice. These moves that it has on this mode, they're like their ceiling, but they're a bit different. Because even though they stop, they disable people from using jutsus or awakening.
This is one of the new moves for Uzumaki. Let's see.
And stuff like that. They have an extra effect, which is if they hit someone, that effect will make their awakening go down faster. So every second their awakening will tick down by 2 instead of 1.
Yeah. The Uzumaki are basically just eating through their awakening and making the other person not able to use jutsus. Yeah, this is a major thing for combat. Uzumaki are definitely going to going to be top tier for a while.
So that's like, it's like an even stronger seal, basically. And you are seeing probably they have some kind of like big hitboxes, but it's not a big deal because the damage, you know, is not crazy. Besides that, moving on, we have Zetsu as well. It's also getting some progression. And I should have said it at the start of this video, but the way that I'm going to do these videos is I'll do like a showcase of like what's new, but I won't explain how to get it, basically. So Zetsu's getting progression as well. You guys.
Alright, so this is what you end game for Zetsu is gonna look like. The whole Venus flytrap thing that black and white Zetsu had. This is what you're guys gonna be looking like.
Has to figure out how to do it, but when you are done with the progression, you'll have what you see in front of you.
Alright, so essentially this is his Zetsus are just rooms from Rogue Lineage.
The ability to like go into the ground, burrow into the ground, and because at the moment Zetsu is all about grass, you'll heal faster on grass, and you'll heal faster when, like even faster when you're in the ground. You can still get hit though, so you know, you're kind of exposed. Whilst you're in the ground like that as well, you can also teleport to wherever your mouse clicks, but it has to be grass as well. So this is not really going to work if you're in the desert or something. So yeah, it's situational, but it's also pretty good. Yeah. On top of that, you can probably see there's like some poison stuff going off. When you are progressing your Zetsu, like you're not going to see all of this straight away. It's going to come like step by step. But yeah, there's a poison effect as well, and Zetsus, they are kind of all about poison now, so they won't get affected by poison, and they can also, you know, they can have like a poison kind of mini attack. The same with the tree as well. When Zetsus die, poison will come out of that, even though you're dead, but like, you know.
Alright, so you Zetsus want to have like poison effect around whenever you teleport, and if you die, your tree's gonna linger poison around it.
It's cool. Moving on from that, we've got some new skills.
Oh, the new clone techniques. Well, new clone skills.
For the
Clone throw and multi-shadow clones.
The clone tree.
Let's see.
You can now get a clone throw move, which is pretty nice. Does stun, has some range, and combo with other things.
Good for combat.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Standard. The one you're seeing in the vid in front of you is like two clones, but you'll only see one at the beginning. That's something you can upgrade. And besides that as well, there's also, you know, the classic multi-shadow clone jutsu. You can call clones that look like you to fight, as if like they're NPCs and stuff. And yeah, you can fight with them, and that's pretty nice. It's probably a little bit OP right now, but it is what it is. We'll deal with it later. Moving on from that, we have some new Earth skills. I know some of you guys were talking about Senju, but you know, how can we talk about Senju and Wood and there was only like 2 obtainable Earth skills? And we've got Dome Defense, which is more like a passive move. Like it makes you invincible for a short period of time. You can deactivate whenever you want, but it's like the max is about 3 seconds. So what this does is like you put out Earth smoke. So you put the earth effect on other people around you.
Alright, so basically, Dome is just basically a defensive skills that you can put on yourself or your allies, and it'll just protect you from attacks. So let's see.
And also help you.
Oh, it's Earth Golem. So far, it's like.
To get that earth effect on your enemies. So earth is really all about get that effect on whoever you're fighting and try and keep it on them for as long as possible. Because if you can't jump, you're really easy to get comboed and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what earth is all about. Moving on from that.
Alright, so far it seems like the Earth Golem is basically the barbarian, but grounded. Won't. And Earth style so far, Ark explained it. basically stops your ability to jump, which allows you to, well, get in more hits easier. It's also for distraction basis. So while the golem is fighting the enemy, you can just be like firing jutsus from the back or helping comboing them. So yeah, Earth is really good right now.
We should have Chakra Resurrection. This was on the Chakra skill tree if you head straight down, but like it wasn't working because like there was something wrong with it. So I fixed that up. I made it work properly, and then now it should be working properly in game. This is actually a pretty interesting move because it's not like, you know, it depends on how you use it. So if you try to use Chakra Resurrection and no one's near you, it's not going to work. You're still going to stay knocked. But let's say there's one person near you. You'll get up, but you'll only get a little bit of chakra and health back, and they'll only be stunned for like 1 second. But then the interesting part is like if there's like 5 people next to you, right, and you're knocked, and you use this, you'll go straight back to like max chakra, max health, and the people around you will be stunned for like 6 seconds. So this move, like the way it works, it changes depending on how many people are around you. So this is mainly for like, you know, if you're outnumbered, you're getting ganked like 1v10. You know, you get dropped, you're feeling mad, they're all standing on top of your head, spamming E's, you know, this is your way out, or like, at least it will help you, you know. Moving on from that, we have a new sword skill, so, there was only 2.
Alright, so Chakra Resurrection is definitely going to be very good for group fighting, especially for soloing against large groups of people. So what I see it is perfect for either ganking, or you could either use it to just run away. Anyhow, we'll see what's else.
But there's this, you know, there'll be more. This one's pretty nice because it actually block breaks. It's an M2 of the first sword skill, which is a blinding strike, but this one's thrusting strike. And it has a much weaker blind, but yeah, it will block break. It helps to close the gap a bit, so that's pretty good. Moving on from that, we have 2 new Ascended armors. So for the Akatsuki robes that you guys have gotten from the boss drops or whatever, a lot of you guys have been like, oh, this feels a bit weak. And yeah, of course, it's not, you know, that's the base 2D version, so when you upgrade it now, you'll definitely feel that, you know, you've gotten a lot stronger because of the cloak. There's also the Peacemaker cloak, which is, these cloaks are a little bit similar, but the difference is Peacemaker doesn't give any health. That one gives more like speed, whereas a Akatsuki cloak, yes, it has speed. It's not as fast as the Peacemaker, but it will also give you some health. So yeah, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, both of them.
Alright, so let's see what the new Ascended armors look like. It's like that it's battle damage, but yeah.
We should give 2 jump counters, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if Peacemaker only has 1, like 1 of each. But yeah, they're both pretty nice. The drip is immaculate. You know, they're both great. Moving on from that, we have...
well, I mean, the Akatsuki armor is drip, but Peacemaker armor, I don't know about that one.
We have a ring upgrade system. So at the moment, you guys have, you know, gotten some rings in the game, and they're pretty nice. But you can actually upgrade them now to make them stronger. I think you can upgrade all the rings apart from the ring of nourishment, which is the one that lets you eat while running. You can't, there isn't much to improve about that one, so you can't upgrade that, but you can upgrade everything else. So for example, the ring of favor, the one that gives you health back, if you upgrade it, obviously, it will give you more health. I think the first upgrade gives 17 health, and then the second upgrade should give 25. So yeah, that will just make, you know, a bigger difference. Yeah, and besides that, there is also 2 new rings. There's the ring of the Neon Cat, which negates full damage for whoever, you know, is finding a problem with that or loves to play high. And then there's also ring of a helping hand. This one I feel like is going to be pretty OP once, you know, people see what it does. But yeah, it gives about 0.6 to 1.2 seconds of invincibility after getting up from being ragdolled. So let's say someone's using the Draconic Flames and you're on the wall, right, and you feel like you're being infinite comboed. If you have this ring on, it will give you like a pretty good chance of just rolling out of that. because after you get up from the ragdoll, there'll be a little bit of invincibility to let you get out of that. Same thing with if someone used lightning barrage on you, and you're in the ground, and they're coming in with like some master jutsu to hit you again. You have that little bit of invincibility after getting up from the ragdoll to like give you a fighting chance, basically.
Alright, so basically that ring's gonna be very helpful for dealing with the jutsus that ragdoll you and make you unable to like get back up and fight.
So there's also a stage 4 for the Byakugan that you guys can now unlock. However, it's exclusive only to Hyugas. When you unlock this, you can have like a wider range of the NPCs and players that you can see. There's also, you know, a nice cool chakra effect on your hands. You have some new M1 animations, and also when you M1 people with this, the chakra drains are a lot stronger. So that should be interesting to see what you guys do with it. You can also see your opponent's health, and when you use 64 palms, the range of the palms is a bit bigger as well, to help you, you know, land the move easier. So yeah, this is Byakugan Stage 4, and I think you guys can probably guess what awakening is next for Hyuga.
Alright, so you Hyugas will have a new stage. Well, I already explained that before, but yeah. So this is what it basically does.
You know, we'll get to it at some point. There's also a new trait. There's Awakening level 6 that you can now get. There is a audio indicator for when someone has wiped, because at the moment, even if you grip someone, like, you don't actually know, you know, is this person actually wiped or not, but now you are. Other little things like new chakra points. There's a new fruit ball recipe. You guys can find that out and see what it does. There's a new repeatable quest, and there's also a new infusion, the Black Flame Gem, which is basically, you know, Amaterasu flames. It's very nice. But yeah, that's the majority of the big things. For the smaller ones, anything.
Alright, so that's basically everything that's, well, majorly reported in the video. To be honest, I think this update is, well, it's not going to be for everyone. I think only the people that are really going to be benefit from this update are just going to be Izumaki, Hyugas, and Zetsus. And it might bring some people back, but it's not going to bring everyone back to the game. It's just majorly just going to be focused on those 3 clients, and well, hopefully in the next update the other clients are going to get their stuff, and there's going to be more stuff in the game to do. Because for right now, this update is looking kind of mid-ish. It's good, but only good if it's benefiting you. Well, anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Peace out.